Kia ora, good moment. Welcome along to a little tour through our modular oil production facility here that we're slowly setting up as part of the No Manifolds playthrough. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to train all the oil to a single location and process it into as much plastic and rubber as we can, using some of the recipes, but not going all out and using the crazy alternates that we use that include fuel and blenders and so on. So we're trying to keep it simple but modular. So let's have a look at the blueprints, what we've got here. So stage 1 has 3 refineries, 2 at 100%, 1 at 50%, making polymer resin. We're taking 150 oil in, and we're outputting 50 heavy oil residue and 325 polymer resin, which we'll use later to make plastic and rubber. So part 2 has 3 refineries, 2 running at 50%, 1 running at 25%. The recipe is petroleum coke. We're taking the 50 heavy oil residue from stage 1, and we're outputting 150 petroleum coke, which you can use later on to make steel ingots or run some power generators, whatever you'd like. The first part of stage 3 also has 3 refineries, in this case all at 100%, making the residual plastic recipe. We're taking 180 polymer resin along with 60 water, and we're outputting 60 plastic per minute. In the second part of stage 3, we've got 3 refineries all at 100% again. This time we're making residual rubber, taking 120 polymer resin per minute, 120 water to make 60 rubber. The outputs you can see running down here. So we have combined 325 resin per minute on each belt, and we're using that to feed 1 blueprint of rubber and 1 blueprint of plastic for each line that's coming in. The polymer resin, like I said, sorry, the petroleum coke, like I said, we'll use for something else later on. Here we're just combining all the outputs from 6 sets of blueprints of each plastic and rubber onto a single belt, and at the moment we're just syncing them, but later on we'll process them and send them back out into the world. We're just going to fly through here one of the setups, which has on the right hand side the stage 1. So that's the creation of the heavy oil residue and the polymer resin, and on the left is stage 2, which is creating the petroleum coke. And here you go, a little look. The factory underneath us there is stage 1, and the factories on the far side are stage 2, the plastic and the rubber. Still going to create the buildings. We'll get onto that in the next little bit. And lastly, we have to supply some water to the stage 2 plastic and rubber sections. Each combination requires 180 cubic meters of water, so that's quite easy to do with a single water extractor overclocked to 150%. So we can leave all these pipes here combined, and they go into our factory and they make us lots of rubber and plastic. If you like what you saw, please come over and catch me on one of my live streams at twitch.com/Nekilat. Hope to see you there soon.